and get them sit-ups right and tuck your tummy tight and do your crunches like this. Yeah, stop, breathe.
Alright, so I'm doing all of these TBHs on Facebook, and you liked the status. This is the TBH with absolutely no filter whatsoever, going out to, I'm not putting out real names unless the person gave me permission to put the link to their Facebook in the sidebar. So, I didn't get a confirmation back from this person, so this is going out to Jade West. Not the victorious character. This is the alias of the person whom the TBH is about. Alright, to Jade West. TBH, let's be real. You really do remind me so much of my younger self, except you're more open about your feelings and stuff. Like, I notice that I see a lot of similarities between you and I. Like, we both post, like, we're both really, like, Facebook addicts. Like, you post a lot of statuses, as do I. I notice you post a little bit more often than I do. But not that that's a bad thing. I mean, if somebody doesn't like it, they can just unfriend you. I feel like a lot of your statuses and stuff that you say is more like a, don't look at me, I'm not what you want. And at the same time, I also feel like, I think that you feel like you give off this monkey like cheese type vibes to people, but really you have feelings just like everybody else. And I feel like sometimes you don't want to care what people think. Nobody wants to care what people think. Nobody wants to sit there and wallow in their, self-pity. But I do feel like sometimes the statuses where you're talking about, like, if you don't like me, just go click the just go unfriend me, but I think that in a way, that's you testing who's gonna stay on your page, who really cares about Jade. I feel like you maybe feel like you're not cared about or loved whatsoever, so you put on this, I don't want to care what you think, but I do have, like, I feel like you sorry, got distracted. You want people to care about you. I mean, who doesn't? Everybody, would like to, feel like they're not a worthless piece of scum on the planet, So, basically, I feel like you just gain some more confidence in yourself. Just find something that you absolutely love about yourself. Stop, what I see you doing is, it's like you're trying to show everybody who you are all at once, and then you'll say things like, are you gonna stay? Do you still want to be my friend? Stuff like that. And I cry like normal people, like, I feel so broken, I'm so done with people. We get it, you're done with people, but that's what you're saying. But I feel like it's nothing. Life just gets harder, baby girl. Life just gets harder. So if you think about it, life's not going to change. There's always going to be problems, and it's always going to feel like that problem is, it's always going to be like that. So you can't change necessarily your environment. You can't change necessarily what kind of your living situation is. You can't necessarily change that right now. And so the only way to really get happy is change your perspective. And I had to do that a long time ago. I had to change my perspective because I was doing exactly what you're doing. And correct me if I'm wrong. I could very well be wrong, but this is just, like I said, a TBH. This is my perspective. So, yep. That is my let's be honest for you.
Info ain't get them